INPA Parket has a sawmill in Bolivia and a wood flooring factory in Paraguay. Aside from the sawmill in Concepción in eastern Bolivia, INPA owns over 75,000 acres of FSC-certified forest.
Here we see the whole map of the INPA forest. It's divided in 300 blocks of 1 square kilometer. In these blocks we are going to make the inventory. People are going into the forest to search for the trees. All the trees get their own number.
All trees of each block are inventoried and selectively harvested. Afterwards, the block is closed for at least 25 years so that nature can recover and the new seedlings can become full-grown trees. INPA applied for and received the FSC certificate because this organization meets the strict demands for selective harvesting and sustainable forest management. INPA has also entered into partnerships dedicated to sustainable forest management with various native Indian communities. When the wood from the eastern Bolivian forests arrived, it's processed in INPA's state-of-the-art sawmill in Concepción. This sawmill operates 4 processing lines and employs 100 workers. Here we see a fully automatic machine that determines the cutting of the planks. In Bolivia, INPA produces a 4-sided, trimmed and dried semi-finished product, also called S4S. Eventually, the processed lumber is shipped to the factory in Paraguay, where INPA has been producing high-quality wood flooring for over 20 years. After the planks are profiled, the grade selection takes place. The top layers and plywood base layers are dried to meet the requirements of different geographic regions according to the customer's wishes. Depending on the final destination, the wood's moisture content is determined. After the wood is dried, the top layers and plywood layers are glued and pressed. INPA has its own pre-finishing line to finish floors with an anti-scratch UV cure urethane, thus meeting global demands. The finished wood planks are inspected for adhesion, scratch test and luster. The Paraguayan factory is fully self-managed. This factory too has received an FSC certificate. Wood floors intended for the European market, which account for about 30% of the production volume, are transported to Rotterdam by cargo vessel to end up in the INPA Parket warehouses in Bergen op Zoom. From here, the batches head out toward different European dealers. The remaining 70% is shipped to other countries all over the world.